Have you ever left one of those restaurant reviews? The kind that feels a bit, well, like a shrug. Great food, nice vibe. Huh. I mean, it's nice for them to hear, probably, but how much does that really help a business trying to get better? It's like almost useless feedback, right?
Yeah.
How do you get people to give, specific, useful stuff without making leaving a review feel like homework? That's exactly the challenge we're diving deep into today. We're looking at the platform. It's called Foodcus. Our mission here is to unpack how Foodcus works, how it tries to smooth out that whole review process for diners. But more than that, how it turns those throwaway comments into something restaurants can actually use. And interestingly, how it affects like online search results too. We'll show you how this system makes it super easy for happy customers to give meaningful feedback, which in turn helps the restaurant get noticed and, well, grow. Okay, so we've got this problem, generic feedback. How does Foodcus actually, tackle that? How does it make leaving a detailed review just a few taps for the customer? Walk us through it.
Right. It really boils down to removing friction. The biggest hurdle wasn't really that people don't want to give feedback. It's the mental effort, right? Thinking about what to write. Foodcus tries to just completely eliminate that. So picture this. You've just finished your meal. Instead of needing an app or remembering some website later, you just scan a QR code. It's right there, maybe on the table at the counter, and boom, the review flow just opens up right there in your phone's browser. No app, no login, super simple.
Okay, QR code scan, browser opens. Got it. What happens next?
So first up, it guides you through it. You get a screen asking for an overall rating: food, service, atmosphere, the usual stuff on a 5-star scale. That gives the restaurant that quick, high-level view, important baseline.
Standard stuff.
Then there's an option, totally optional, to share your contact info, maybe for loyalty points or special offers. But yeah, they emphasize it's optional. Privacy matters.
Okay, still pretty standard, like you said. Star ratings, maybe contact info. But you mentioned something different. This is where it gets interesting, right?
Yeah.
The next bit.
Exactly. This is the core of it, really. This is what makes Foodcus stand out. After those general ratings, it shows you a list of the dishes you likely ordered. Or you can select them.
Oh.
And that's the dish level feedback. So instead of just saying the food was good, you can specifically rate, say, the chicken burger 5 stars, but maybe the French fries only 3. Or the paneer tikka was amazing.
Right, so you get feedback on individual items. That makes a ton of sense. Very targeted.
Super targeted. Suddenly, the restaurant knows exactly what's hitting the mark and what maybe needs a bit of work. Item by item. And here's the really smart part, the AI-assisted bit. Based on those ratings you just gave, the overall stars, and the dish ratings, Foodcus actually writes a Google review for you.
It writes it for you.
Yeah, it generates a draft. It's designed to be positive if the experience was positive. And importantly, it includes those specific dish names and keywords from your ratings.
Wow.
So you just see the text, tap a copy text button. Then another tap takes you straight to the restaurant's Google review page. You just paste it in, hit submit, done.
That takes away the whole, what do I write problem.
Yeah.
Very clever. Just copy, paste, post. But, okay, what if someone had a genuinely bad time, like really negative? Does it still push them to write a public Google review? Or does it handle that differently?
That's a really important point. So the system is definitely geared towards making it easy to share positive specifics. But if a customer gives a really low overall rating, like 1 or 2 stars, Foodcus often changes the flow slightly. It might offer an internal feedback form first, before suggesting the public Google review.
Oh, okay.
This gives the restaurant a chance to hear about the problem directly, maybe reach out, try to fix it privately. It captures that critical feedback for improvement, but potentially avoids a, damaging public complaint right away.
That makes sense. It gives the business a chance to respond without immediately getting blasted online, but they still get the feedback they need. It's a balance.
Exactly. It's about creating a constructive channel, whether the feedback is glowing or critical.
So, thinking about the impact, making it easy is one thing, but these detailed reviews, especially the dish-specific stuff, you said they have this kind of dual benefit for the restaurant. What are those main impacts?
Yeah, there are 2 big things happening here. First, and maybe the most obvious, is the actionable data. Because Foodcus helps people mention specific dishes or maybe a service element they liked, it moves way beyond great food. Restaurants get really clear, almost data-driven insights. They can see, okay, our chicken burger is consistently getting 5 stars, people love it. Or, the French fries are often rated lower, maybe we need to look at those.
Right. You can actually do something with that feedback. Improve a recipe, highlight a bestseller on the menu.
Precisely. It helps them make informed decisions, not just guess. It fuels actual improvement and lets them know what to double down on.
Okay. Actionable data. That's pillar one. What's the second big benefit?
The second one is, and this is really fascinating from a marketing angle, it's the local SEO boost.
SEO. How does a review system help with search rankings?
Well, think about those reviews it helps generate. They're full of keywords, right?
Ugh.
Specific dish names. So if a restaurant gets lots of reviews mentioning amazing chicken burger or best paneer tikka in town, Google sees that.
Huh?
When someone nearby searches Google for best chicken burger near me or restaurants with paneer tikka, which restaurant do you think Google is more likely to show?
The one with all the reviews talking about that exact dish.
Exactly. These keyword-rich reviews directly improve the restaurant's visibility for those specific searches. It puts them right in front of people actively looking for what they serve.
Wow. Okay. So the review content itself becomes a marketing asset. That's quite powerful.
It really is. It's like having your happy customers constantly telling Google, hey, this place has great specific dish, which significantly boosts their chances of being found online.
So let's bring this back to you, the listener. Why should you care? Well, as a diner, it kind of means better restaurants, right?
Yeah.
They get feedback they can actually use to improve things, adapt the menu, fix problems. It moves things from guesswork to data.
Yeah, potentially leading to better food and service for everyone.
And if you're just curious about how things work, it's a really neat example of how a small change in customer interaction, just making it easier to write a specific review, can have these big downstream effects on digital marketing and how businesses get discovered. Customer experience feeding directly into growth.
It's a great case study in simplifying process to unlock value.
Okay, so wrapping up our deep dive today. Foodcus essentially tackles that old problem of vague feedback. It makes it super easy, almost frictionless, for diners to leave very specific dish-level reviews.
Right, and that gives restaurants two huge advantages. One, invaluable, actionable data to fine-tune their offerings, pinpoint what works, what doesn't.
And two, a major boost to their local search visibility, because those reviews are packed with the keywords potential customers are actually searching for, helping them get found.
Precisely. Better data internally, better visibility externally.
So here's something to think about as we finish. This model, this idea of using smart tech, maybe AI, to help customers generate specific, almost item-level feedback easily.
Yeah.
It started in restaurants with Foodcus.
Mm-hmm.
But where else could it go? How might this kind of precise guided feedback change other industries?
Yeah, think about it. What would item-level reviews look like in retail? Rating a specific shirt's fit or fabric, not just the store.
Or in hotels, rating the check-in process separately from the room cleanliness or a specific amenity.
Even professional services. Could you rate different parts of a consultation or project deliverable?
The potential seems huge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Taking this idea of making specific feedback easy, it could really change how businesses everywhere listen to their customers and ultimately improve. Lots to consider there.